really good old time revivals at school board meetings.
School board, yes.
I mean, it was like, and these preachers would come in and give these fire and brimstone sort of invocations, and he said, "Amen." Everybody's saying "Amen," and but for our client who complained about that, who found that to be highly offensive, they would still be doing it.
Now, it's before a federal court, but is this on appeal? Did a prior court take a position?
Right. We won the case at the district court level. They appealed to a 3-judge panel, and we won there. And so they asked the entire court of, I think, 15 judges to hear it. So
that has not yet been heard.
No, it has not been.
Is your expectation that they're going to support the prior rulings?
Oh, I think so. I think so. And
then who's paying for all this? The school board in Tangipahoa is having to pay for all to defend themselves?
Well, at one point they had insurance in this case. But as you know, insurance policies only cover so much. Or else, it's under some insurance policies, the school board would have to pay, let's say, the first $50,000, and everything after that, the insurance company picks up. But a considerable amount of taxpayer dollars has been used to fund their religious onslaught, basically.
Well, so I can't. One of the things I've been wondering is how a school board, having been a public official, and one of the things we had was litigation insurance, how can a school board like Tangipahoa that continually gets themselves dragged into court and loses get insurance? Insurance companies, I can't imagine them writing a policy.
I would have to guess that their premiums on that kind of policy must have gone very high, because it's obvious that they haven't learned their lesson and they just keep getting involved in losing lawsuits.
So because of their ideology, they're costing the taxpayers of the Tangipahoa School District a lot of money.
Absolutely, but I suspect the taxpayers in Tangipahoa probably support them.
I agree. I think you're right on that, because you haven't seen any uproar about this. As a matter of fact, it's in the opposite direction. They're condemning the ACLU, and you would think the taxpayers would say, "Look, we need to fund our schools. We need to educate kids. So why should we get involved in litigation that's going to cost us $100,000, $200,000 in litigation which we're going to lose?" And this money could go towards teachers' salaries, textbooks, and stuff of that nature.
Wouldn't you suspect that the officials in Tangipahoa must now know they're going to lose their lawsuits? This is an argument against intelligent design. Aren't they intelligent enough to know they're going to lose their lawsuit?
But if you look at it, Harry, for them it's a no-lose situation, because it's a vote getter. Out in those parishes. If someone came up and said, "Look, the ACLU is right, we should cease this litigation," they would have no chance of winning. Yeah. And what gets votes out there, you do a lot of lobbying, and you talk to a lot of these officials, and I guess they go back to their communities and they go for gut issues within their community. Sure. And in those communities, you can't go wrong going against the ACLU.
I see. Well, listen.
One of my friends in the legislature, his favorite saying, which he would tell me every now and then, and he's actually a pretty good guy, so I won't mention his name. There are 3 things that never lose you votes as a legislator: cutting taxes, increasing sentences, and bashing the ACLU.
Listen, Ron, we have a couple of minutes left of this program. It goes very fast. You got another case or two that you might want to throw in and just tell us about?
Well, we're doing the case of Stephen Elwha, the black bar owner who was attacked by New Orleans police. It has been written up quite a bit in the newspaper. We've even gotten favorable editorial comments from the Times-Picayune. Police officers barged into the bar looking for somebody who definitely did not look like Mr. Elwha, and proceeded to beat him up. They tased him they used a taser gun on him, and so that case is pending right now. We just filed suit in that case. Another case where the religious group out in Tangipahoa again decided to give out Gideon Bibles to all the little school children.
In school.
In school, not after school.
Not out on the sidewalk,
Okay.
right in school.
They were distributing the Bibles in the school. Did the school board buy the Bibles, or someone donated them, or does that matter?
It doesn't matter. The Gideons just donate them, but they're not allowed to go inside of a school and donate the Bible.
I understand that.
And then we had one other case where a teacher at one of the high schools went up and gave an invocation, a sectarian invocation at graduation, which is clearly unconstitutional. So,
and these cases are pending right now.
Still pending. So,
and the Tangipahoe is going to lose them all. Aren't they?
The law is clearly against them in those cases. And the issue around the ACLU, it's never a dull moment. That's one thing I can tell you.
I see. Well, there is a general antipathy toward ACLU. Does that rub off on you, or since you're an independent attorney, or do you escape that kind of harsh criticism?
Well, oftentimes people will say to me, "Don't you have something better to do?" and it's like, though, it's when you're dealing with groups who are anti-constitution, you have to nip it in the bud. If not, it expands.
Ron, our time is up. I just want to say thank you very, very much for being here with us. Michael, thank you for joining in, and we invite you all to come with us again.
Thank you.